So for a number of years now, fans of non-league have been calling for non-league to be put into FIFA. Now it's never happened, there's never been anything below the Football League in any of the FIFA games, but the National League themselves have actually been getting involved recently. They've started a petition to try and get the National League in FIFA 20. Now there's been over 6,000 people signing it so far at the point of recording this video. Will the petition make a difference? We'll be able to look into it all in this video. But first of all, this video is sponsored by OneFootball, and like all the different leagues that are in FIFA, there's loads of different leagues included in the OneFootball app. There's even more leagues in the OneFootball app than are in FIFA. Unlike FIFA, OneFootball does actually include the National League already in a lot of depth. It gives you league tables, stats, future fixtures, lineups, league tables, all sorts of different things. You're also able to get tailored notifications, so you can choose whether you want just notifications for scores or red cards, games starting. You get all these different notifications. You can choose what different notifications you want using the menus for each individual team, which can make things really useful on a match day. Pick and choose some specific things that you want to see on your notifications throughout a match day, so that you don't have thousands of notifications coming through from OneFootball. You can just have specific ones. When you download it, the link to download OneFootball is in the top line of the description. But anyway, back to the video. So the National League brought out a petition in late March 2019, which basically says that they want their league in FIFA. So it won't include National League North and South, it will just include the National League. They stated that every year, passionate non-league fans have been calling for their division to be available on each new instalment of the FIFA series, only for it to fall on deaf ears. The Vanarama National Leagues are growing year on year and deserve the recognition of being a fiercely competitive leagues that they are. EA Sports needs to stand up and take note and give the fans what they want. So as I did say, the competitiveness of the league and the popularity of the league in general has been increasing year on year. This is because of a lot of teams trying to fight up at the top of the table, throwing a lot of money at their team, because there is just one automatic promotion spot and one playoff spot and 4 relegation spots. So the chances of you going up are very low, but the relegation chances, if you're now down near the bottom, are quite high. So this means that a lot of teams are spending a lot of money in the National League nowadays, and because there's so many teams that come down from the Football League and get stuck in non-league, they're trying to get back up to the Football League, and there's become so many teams in the National League that are former Football League teams that are really strengthening the league, and that's also helping the attendances rise. On average, each match day there's a total of just over 28,000 people at games in the National League alone, which is over 2,000 per game on average. Now, as of the 26th of March, 6,494 people have signed this petition. Now that seems like a decent amount of people, but in relation to the amount of people that need it to make a real difference, I think a lot more are going to be needed, because according to the Entertainment Retailers Association, in 2018, 2.5 million copies of FIFA 19 were sold in the UK. That compares to 4.3 million sold worldwide. So that's a lot of the percentage of the sales happening in the UK, which means that football in England is really important to FIFA. Additionally, the 2.5 million sales in the UK are a decrease on 2.7 million from the previous year. So with the sales figures dropping, EA, the game's developers, might look to change things around a bit. However, 6,494 is around 0.25% of 2.5 million. So if the sales figures are only going to rise by that number, then that's not going to be worthwhile. But with the National League specifically campaigning trying to get into FIFA 20, a deal between themselves and EA to actually get the league into the game would potentially be quite cheap on EA's side, especially considering that leagues such as the Russian Premier League, the Brazilian League, and also the Argentinian League have dropped out of FIFA in the last few years. Potentially this is because of the license agreements that EA haven't managed to obtain. Dream Team FC carried out a poll in March 2018 to find out which leagues people wanted included in FIFA, and top of their list was the Chinese Super League. Now that was added in the next FIFA game, which is FIFA 19, which is the current one that is out. Second place on their list was the National League. And having a National League in FIFA in particular would really benefit career mode, because career mode, a lot of people want to go at the lower levels of it and try and get a team right up through the game into the Champions League and win the Champions League with them. That's like a road to glory style career mode. Adding another league in will add another level of challenge in, and it will make it more interesting and hopefully get more people playing career mode. But EA don't historically put a huge amount of investment into career mode because it doesn't make them a huge amount of money. They put more investment into FIFA Ultimate Team, which would see the National League players have really low rated bronze cards, which wouldn't be that very appealing for players to actually use. That wouldn't really tempt people to go and play Ultimate Team very much, so that wouldn't really benefit EA. Also, there's a lot of other leagues around the world that have a lot higher average attendances than the National League does that aren't currently in FIFA. Also, EA might want to try and grow FIFA in a different country. For example, the Indian Super League is not in FIFA, and this is a country that potentially has a large market of people that could potentially be buying FIFA. A lot of people go into the games over there, and it's generally a very growing league with a lot more investment put into it than the National League. So EA might be looking to grow the game further in India rather than just trying to add another league in England. So with England already having 4 leagues in the game, there's no other countries in the world that have 4 leagues on FIFA. So would it make sense to add a 5th one? Yes, the 5th level in England is probably the strongest 5th level of football in the entire world, but there are other levels of football around the world that will be higher in quality than the 5th tier of England. And the game is going to be released in late September usually. So is there enough time to actually implement the changes necessary to strike a deal with the National League, to get all the players researched and get the right stats put on them, also to put all the infrastructure actually into adding a league into the game at such short notice? Or is it realistic to just look at FIFA 21, which will be released in about 18 months time? But anyway, my opinion on this is that the petition needs a lot more signatures anyway, so the link's going to be in the description to that petition. Go and sign it, because the more people that sign it, the more likely the National League is going to be in FIFA, more likely it's going to have the attention of EA, which is only going to have a positive impact. And having the National League in FIFA will help grow the popularity of non-league around the world regardless. Regardless of anything, in my opinion, the most important thing is that if the National League is included in FIFA, then that will help the National League grow as a league, grow in popularity around the world, and that will be a real positive thing. So yeah, what do you think of National League hopefully being in FIFA 20? Have you signed the petition? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit that like button and click subscribe as well. Turn notifications on as well to see the videos as soon as they come out. We're trying to get to 15,000 subscribers by the end of the season. If you can help me get there, that'd be absolutely awesome. So yeah, I hope to see you next video, and thanks for watching.